There are about 60 million Christians who are eligible to vote, but people would be shocked to know that about half of them are not registered and are not voting. Well, I'm joined now again by Tom McClusky, Senior Vice President of FRC Action, and we're going to walk very quickly through the action steps on what you can do to impact the nation over the next 100 days. Tom, let's jump right into those action steps. What can people do? Okay,
first and foremost, what we always say is pray. As Pastor Jack Hibbs says, how they're praying for the nation, and I don't know if there's a state out there in the United States other than California that needs prayers most, but we should pray for every elected official and pray that that our nation stands strong.
And I don't want to move too quickly over that particular item. I do think our nation is in critical need of prayer, and if we've talked about with Bishop Jackson, we talked about revival. I think Pastor Jack mentioned it as well. The process of revival, personal revival in the church, every instance of that in this country is preceded by prayer. And there are a number of prayer initiatives that will be coming up as we move closer to the election. Of course, July the 1st, the call to fall, which FRC is promoting, where we have about 1.5 million people across the country will be on their knees praying. But especially as we get closer to the elections, there'll be a number of prayer initiatives. And we encourage you and your church to participate in praying for the nation. But we can do more than just pray.
Right. After prayer, we need action. Christians make up the largest portion, I think, in the United States. But are we really a Christian nation in our policies that we're doing right now? And that's why more of us need to speak. First thing you need to do is go to ivotevalues.org. There you can find out if you're registered to vote, and if not, you can register there. And then sign our pledge that not only are you registering to vote, but that you're going to vote this November.
And that pledge, you can actually send it around to other folks and get them to take the pledge. Our goal is to see 1 million people take the pledge between now and November the 6th, pledging to vote their values, their biblical values, on Election Day.
Right, and please pass it around your church. And as Mandi and as others explained, all of this is completely in the venue of what the church can do.
Oh, absolutely,
legally.
Absolutely. So make sure you sign that pledge. That's at ivotevalues.org, and send that around to all your friends. What else can we do?
Well, and then after that, pledge to sign up 4 of your friends.
4 people, that's all.
Right. They could be within your church. They could be part of your family. They could be your neighbors. Just make sure that they're registered to vote. We give you the tools on our website. So you can just go to, again, ivotevalues.org and see if they're registered, and then register them to vote.
I mean, 4 people, that's all.
Right.
Just 4 people. I mean, you can do that in your carpool, you can do that in your Sunday school class, you can do that around the family dinner table. 4 people. And if we can get all those watching this program and the churches they're involved with, everybody's registering 4 people. It'll be easy to get to the 400,000 people we want to register between now and the election.
Right. And then next, what we're asking them to do is to volunteer at your church. And we give you the tools. If you go to ivotevalues.org, it's something we've been doing through our Watchman on the Wall program for a long time. We'll give you the tools. Hold a voter registration drive in your church.
Look, step-by-step guide.
Right. Your pastor's very busy, except he's always looking for volunteers for things like this. So if you go to him, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to have you host a voter registration drive at your church, or be like Pastor Hibbs' church and have one every single time there's a gathering there.
And we do encourage churches to do this on an annual basis, to do a Christian Citizenship Sunday, maybe around the July 4th weekend, or maybe the September 11th weekend, when people are focused on freedom, focused on our nation, and not just an election year, but do it all the time. And that's one of the things that FRC does. Is a part of Christian citizenship, you've got to be voting, and to vote, you have to be registered. So the website again,
ivotevalues.org.
And you can find all of the resources you need there to be a part. What else do we need to let folks know?
Well, keep watch on the bus on the Values Bus website. You can find out where the bus is going if it's coming to your town. Contact us. Maybe we can come to your town if there's a big event coming, or if you have a church that we could maybe come to. And just honestly, I think they should keep track with the update that we send out every day. And I'm not just shilling for Family Research Council, but if you want to be informed on the issues and where it stands from biblical values, follow our update. Keep track on the I Vote values for any new programs that we might have, ways that we're making it easier for you to be a faithful citizen.
All right, 100 Days to Impact America, and all of the tools that you need to do it are right there on the website, ivotevalues.org. Tom, thanks so much, and I know you'll be keeping people posted as well on your blog, on the Cloakroom blog.
Right.
All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us. And I also want you to mark your calendars for September the 9th. We will be having a special nationwide Sunday night simulcast. We'll be going into hopefully a couple thousand churches across the nation, and we'll be talking about some of the same things, but we'll be doing one last push to make sure that folks are registered and they are voting in what I believe will be the most important election in my lifetime. Yes, every election is important, but this election is critical. And I want to encourage you to be praying. Pray for our nation. Pray for our leaders that we have right now, and begin praying for the new leaders that I pray we have after the November election. And be prepared. Be registered. Register your friends. Be up on the issues. As Tom mentioned, you can get our daily updates so you know the issues and the attacks that are coming against faith, against our families, and against our freedoms. And then participate. Take the pledge and make sure that you will be voting come November. Thanks so much for joining us, and stay tuned for more special broadcast from FRC. God bless you. There are about 60 million Christians who are eligible to vote, but people would be shocked to know that about half of them are not registered and are not voting.